What's your name? What's your name? Zabo? Ooh, that's different. What's your name? What's your name? Zabo? Ooh, that's different.
And good things have happened all day today, so I can't tell it's Friday the 13th in a bad manner. But I hope everybody had a good day at work today and woke up feeling a good manner of work this morning when you went to work and had a successful day at work. So this is Big Jeff
This is Shanita.
coming to you live from No Days Off Production with the number one show in the land. Nothing but the truth. All right. And today we have a special guest today, as y'all can see. Um, we have a young man. We're gonna let him identify himself, and then we'll start to show you all. Today, we got a shotgun host today, and Shanita came up with the topic of the show, so she will be doing majority of the talking today on the show. So y'all ain't y'all. I done had a lot of people, and I got to share this with Shanita.
Yes.
I have had a lot of people say, when Shanita gonna have a show? When Shanita gonna talk on the show a lot? And this, that, and the third. So today, y'all get y'all wish.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Today is the show for Shanita. All right, Shanita have picked topics before. But today, from now on, every time Shanita picks a topic, Shanita will be the main attraction. So we finna turn the show over to Shanita. So Shanita, do what you do.
Welcome, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I have another guest, too, who's going to be tuning in live from prison. I'm actually trying to get him the call-in number in just a second. But I want to start the show today because um, we lost someone very dear to us. Although both him and his brother Mario, they were like brothers to me because I was married to their brother actually. So they actually are my real brothers. You know, once they became my little brother-in-laws.
It's
Hey,
family.
that's family now, right?
That's right.
Most
It's
definitely.
family.
So they are actually my brothers for real. And we lost one today. We lost one recently, not today, but we want to do a moment of silence for Mario, and we miss him so much. Thank you.
Man.
Amen.
All right. We're gonna give it up for Mario, brother Mario. You know what I'm saying? We hate when we have losses, but God knows the real truth. So, we do our mourning, we have our moments, and then we think of all the good. And I said this on the show one time that I envy the people that makes it before we do. Because that means God gave them the favor. And I want to be that favor too one day. You know what I'm saying? So when we lose loved ones, regardless of how, that's a favor. That means God was ready for you to come home and get your biggest shoes, man, and do what they do. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why when we have these funerals or we have memorials or whatnot, the ministers or whoever does the eulogies always says this is not a funeral. This is a homegoing. We should be celebrating. And that's the truth. We should be celebrating that life because God put that life here for us to enjoy until he was ready to bring the life back home.
That's right.
So the bad times, I want to share this with everybody. The bad times can be good times.
For real.
So brother Mario got his wings. He got his wings, man, and I envy him right now, cause he made it to the crown before me. But when my day come, we'll see him again.
Most definitely.
We'll be able to party with him again, kick it with him again, talk crap to him with him again, the whole 9 yards, and reminisce. Just like we reminisce down here for him, we gonna reminisce up there with him too. Cause we gonna be see when you go up there, you reminisce about what happened down here. So when you down here, we reminisce about what they can be doing up there. So it go both ways, man. All right, let's go.
So, well, tell us a little bit about yourself, Tay, and what you do, and tell us who you are, where you from. Talk to us, Tay.
How y'all doing? My name Lil 30, you feel me? You go follow me on Instagram at Lil 30, you feel me? And like they said, you feel me? My brother had passed away during the time being, you feel me? I'm originally from Marietta, you feel what I'm saying? I was born down here, but I was raised up in Chicago, you feel me, as a little boy, you feel me? Then I came back down here when I was 12 years old, 2013, with my mom Dukes. And then when I came back down here, she had passed away, you feel me? During till she had lupus, you feel what I'm saying? She had collapsed in the tub, she had ate some bad chicken, and had took a shower and had passed away, you feel me, back when I was 16. And I had did a lot of time being incarcerated, you feel me? So, I had did 5 years, you feel me? So I just try to be a better man. At the end of the day, you feel me? I'm only 22 years old, striving to be a better man, you feel me? And I be rapping on the side of that, you feel me? So, and then I'm Muslim, so I be at the masjid, you feel me? Just holding up, keeping my head up, and keep my prayers.
So, the reason I wanted to have the topic for today is because I get contacted by a lot of inmates, and I'm actually going to have one call in shortly who's actually sentenced. I'll let him tell his story, and he'll tell you guys, um, you know, why he's there. And what touched my heart is the ones that call me and let me know, and they tell me that they have no family. No family calling them, no family coming to see them. And that kind of is the same thing that people have told me when I visit the nursing homes. A lot of people don't have people that, their family that supports them. And I wanted to talk about that and bring that to the show. And what better way of getting someone that has been affected by the system? Like, I think that President Trump, I think he made a great choice, and I've said this before on the show, when he allowed Alice Johnson, he put her over the parole boards right now. Alice Johnson is someone who served over 20 years. I think she served like 30 years in federal prison. And I know a lot of people don't like the president, but some of the choices that he makes are great choices. The people just don't like him because of who he is, and I'm not like that. I think he's made some great choices. Sometimes it's not about your education or what school you've been to or things of that nature. It's about the experience that you've been through. So what better person to make the determination over who gets paroled out and who doesn't, other than Alice Johnson, someone that has been there and been through that. She don't need nobody telling her what, how it is, and try to sugarcoat things like some of these politicians does. They sugarcoat things to get back in office. Like, so
Or
like,
to keep a position in office.
exactly.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
we all know that the governor race in Georgia is coming up as well. And one of the persons that's running for governor his name is Attorney Chris Carr. He's actually the Attorney General of Georgia right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So now he's running for Georgia. And the reason I'm bringing that up because people do have different views on this, right? So Chris Carr, he wants to jam the cell phone towers while, where prisoners can't use
Use
a
the
cell
phone,
phone
yeah.
while they in jail,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So one of my guests that he'll be calling in a few minutes. Hold on. One of my guests, he'll be calling in a few minutes. Oh, he's actually on the line. Hey, he's actually on the line. I was telling them about how the governor here is trying to jam the cell phone towers, and how the prison that my friend is in now, he's saying that they tried that there too. Tell him what happened.
Say that again.
Let introduce yourself first, and then you don't got to give your real name, of course, for security purposes, and your protection. We prefer not to give your real name unless you choose to. I wouldn't recommend that, but you can just introduce yourself so our guests can know who you are.
Okay, no problem. Well, before I introduce myself, give me some clarity on the statement that you just made about the cell tower, so I can go straight into that after I introduce myself.
Okay, I was telling them that. Put it over here. Oh, thank you. I was telling them that our governor, this guy, he's our attorney general of Georgia right now. He's running to be the governor of Georgia, and I was saying that one of his main issues is he's wanting to put up towers that block cell phones usage in prison.
Right.
And I was telling them that you and I had discussed that topic before.
Right.
And what you were telling me about what happened when they put the towers up.
Okay, all right. First and foremost, man, I feel honored to have an opportunity to be a part of your platform. My personal relationship with you makes me 100% confident that the support that you give for the struggle in so many different dimensions, because there's so many different spaces of the struggle, but the multifaceted platforms and spaces that you perform and function in as a supporter of the struggle, man, I'm 100% confident in your authenticity, and for that reason, I'm extremely honored to have an opportunity to share your platform with you. I go by the name Blessed, and I've been incarcerated for the past 27 years. I'm currently serving a life without parole sentence. I was charged with murder in 1998, and in the year of 2000, at the age of 24, in 2000, at the age of 26, I was sentenced to life without parole. I'm currently 53 years old. Just to give a brief bio. Now, transitioning into the topic in regards to the jammers. So at this particular facility, maybe about 4 years ago, they spent like $2 million, close to $2 million, to put up jammers in order to prevent us from having access to our phones. But the Underground Railroad, so to speak, in the penitentiary, so real and so deep, convicts run the facility, right? So there's no aspect of the facility that convicts are not in charge of or interrelated to in regards to the running of the facility. So, and that is also extended to anything dealing with electricity, anything dealing with maintenance of the facility. Convicts are directly a part of it or indirectly a part of it. So because of that, we were able to, all the powers that be were able to unify with the convicts that are interconnected to anything that deals with electricity on the compound. And we were able to identify and locate where the power centers for the jammers were. And over a period of, I say, 5 to 6 months, we were able to neutralize all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you would agree that it's very important for you all to be able to have communication on the outside.
Let me say this, man. Okay, my first, I was for the first 14 years of my sentence, I was in the northern part of my state, which is a very difficult part of the state to be in. It's just saturated with rednecks, and the security's at a whole nother level. So for the first 14 years of my sentence, I wasn't able to, there were no phones on the compound. I finally made it to the southern side of my city, and Uh, Once I got to the South, the system was federal reforms. I say that to say this: YouTube changed my life. YouTube became my university. The level of intelligence that I'm in possession of right now, my geopolitical awareness, my social awareness, um, my emotional intelligence, all of that was fed through the information that I was able to absorb and come into contact with just by moving through YouTube strategically. And I was able to bring myself back from 14 years in the wilderness. I was able to bring myself back from 14 years of regression just by being able to come into contact with the multifaceted layers of information that exist online in order to upgrade my perspective on self and society. So one of the main reasons that is so integral and so important to them to neutralize our ability to have access to the internet is because it keeps us in a state of regression. And so it guarantees recidivism. It guarantees recidivism. I've been incarcerated 20 years. It's absolutely impossible for a man to step out of the penitentiary after 20 years with no programming. Because when you have a life sentence, they don't give you access to programs.
Wow.
So if after 15 to 20 years, yeah, because you're taking up spaces and programs that people that are sentenced to return to the streets could have access to. So if you only have 50 seats in a program and you got 10 dudes in there with life sentences who were never scheduled to get out, that means you have 10 dudes who are scheduled to get out and not having access to the information. You dig it?
Wow.
It's crazy.
Right. So if you have a life sentence, you don't have access to program. So if after 10, 15 years you find a way to make it out of the penitentiary, but for the last 15 years you haven't had access to programs, you're stepping out of the penitentiary after 15 years of doing intellectual donuts, just moving in circles. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have the information to transition and to be able to function in any corporate realm. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I'm in the room, I'm in the room with a brother who's been incarcerated for 45 years, right?
Right.
This weekend, I got to teach him how to use a cell phone.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? This weekend, I got to teach him how to use a cell phone. So how does he, after 45 years, transition into the streets without having access to the internet and just function in any corporate environment?
Exactly.
You do what I'm saying? So that's one of the main priorities. That's one of their main priorities because it neutralizes your ability to function with fluidity, and it neutralizes your ability to transition out of this environment to be successful outside these walls.
I agree.
And I want to piggyback that, right? This is can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you clear.
Okay. And I want to piggyback what you said, and then I'm gonna let you continue. I had an experience like that when I was in prison, to where they sent me to a under 5 camp when my time got short, and a man that I used to walk the track with and do all 4 miles. You know how I go. And he was 72 years old, man. And this was in 2001. You feel what I'm saying? And he was short time now. This man had been locked up since he was 16, man.
It's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? And they tell him their offense to release him back to the world.
Okay.
He didn't have nowhere to go. No, he didn't have no relatives. You know, he didn't know nothing about nieces, nephews, or none of that. He didn't have kids, so he had nobody. Hey, man, I got out. When I was finna get out, man, I had a week left. They was trying to release him right before I was getting out. And he kept saying, ATL, man, what I'm gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't have people. I don't know where I'm going. You know, I can't let them let me out. And he had a life sentence. He had life with no parole, but he gave it back. You know, and that's something that I wrote a letter in prison to the system that if you sentence a man to life with no parole, that doesn't mean that he can't give this time back. Somebody needs to understand that you can give that time back after so long. You know, so somebody's not thinking no further than death.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So here's a man, this man actually knocked a CEO out so that they could give him some time and not release him.
And that's common. That's common.
Thank you. You didn't leave him a choice.
That's common. This the thing about it, bro. They're very aware of what they're doing. This is not
Yeah, they
uh,
are. Yeah, they are.
these are not circumstances that are created by negligence.
Thank you.
You feel what I'm saying? We often, you know what I mean. Those some who aren't familiar with the system will speak in reference to these circumstances by suggesting that these types of decisions or the culture that they create is a culture that is created by ignorance. But no, it's a culture that is created in order to perpetuate something that's systemic. Now, if a lot of people underestimate the level of growth and development that is occurring in the lives of men who are incarcerated.
You're right.
So
You feel me? A lot of people underestimate the extent to which men come behind these walls. And the Malcolm X story is not a singular or an isolated story. It's a whole army of brothers who have come behind these walls and, like Malcolm, have evolved into a state where they're qualified to be national and international leaders.
That's right. That's right.
So if one of the ways that you guarantee that you minimize the impact that men such as these have is to minimize them being able to cross the bridge, the virtual bridge back into society and interject what they have accumulated into the masses. You feel what I'm saying?
There you go.
So it's so many different. Because those bozos that you see on TikTok in prison, dancing and having fun and showing you how to make knives and wines. That's not the totality of the prison population, bro.
that's it.
You see what I'm saying? You got brothers back here, man, who have written curriculums that could change the school system.
Exactly.
Most
You understand what I'm saying?
I have witnessed that.
Most definitely.
You got brothers in here, man, who have the ability to when you synthesize all that, it's so many different reasons for them to minimize our access to the internet, and it's so many different reasons for them to create circumstances such as the one that man, I got a brother downstairs right now, man, been down for 52 years, right? For 52 years. He came in with 15 years, right? When he got ready to get out, he got into a situation. Two dudes attacked him. He ended up killing one. Self-defense, but all white jury in 1972. What you think the outcome was?
Exactly.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So we caught a life sentence in the penitentiary, but down for 52 years. He's parole eligible now. Parole eligible, but guess what?
He doesn't want to go.
Every time, this brother been in some of the coldest and most treacherous prisons on his 52-year journey. Every time he goes up, they try to use the fights or him being in possession of a knife from 30 years ago against him.
Thank you.
You should have said they try to hold him. They try to hold him doing what was necessary to survive against him. So it's a treacherous, diabolical situation that we find ourselves in, man. And this is one of the reasons why I'm happy and honored to be a part of this platform, because the circumstances never change, man, until our community realizes that they have our freedom in there. Y'all have our freedom in y'all hands, man.
That's right.
Right.
And I have
for
said
real,
that
though.
many of times. If a lot of guys are still sitting in prison, man, because their families are not fighting for them. You know, their families are not, you know, and it's something that's simple. And I have said this on some of the shows before. And it can be so simple for you to help your loved one that's incarcerated. Only thing you got to do is go down to the parole board of pardon and parole and stay in those people ill. And sooner or later they'll pay attention.
Nah, for real.
You know, but I was talking to a lady that was at the board of pardon and parole one day, and this is what I said to her. I said, ma'am, with all due respect, how old are you? And you ain't gotta tell me I know you young. You can just say I'm young. She said, no, I'll tell you my age. She said, I'm 32. I said, now, you see the position that you're in? She said, yes. I said, do you understand the position that you're in? She said, yeah. I said, well, how come men are still sitting there in prison that's done did double your age in prison? And they have chosen you to be the person to make the decision and say if we gonna pardon him and parole him.
Nah, for real.
Here's a man been sitting in prison longer than you are old.
Wow.
How can you make a judgment on him?
It's crazy.
The people who probably sent this man to prison probably dead.
Exactly.
But it's not designed to be efficient.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Nah, for real.
If you parole all the people out of prison who are parole eligible, then how would those people on the parole board get a check?
You damn right. But guess what else though? We have to consider.
What's that?
It's bigger than the check. Hey man, how can you sit back and read a case? You know, and you got to relate cases to cases now.
Facts.
What kind of case can you go back to at 32 years old to say that this man who's been sitting in jail since Jesus doesn't deserve a second chance
Exactly.
because of the law?
Now,
The
hey, you
law
know
have
what?
changed tremendously since
And
then.
I'll tell you why. Because they have people that don't have family or never had family in prison before, and they think that they boo-boo don't stink.
Yeah, but on top of that, the laws have changed since then.
I know,
Facts.
but the
Facts.
laws have not been reformed enough towards prison.
And that's our new political party's job to
Exactly.
do that. So when we vote, I
We
say
make
this
these
all the
decisions
time.
to vote.
When we vote,
Right.
we got to start screening the people we put in by asking them these type of questions.
These type of questions that matters to us.
But if you
for
don't
real.
know,
Yeah.
you can't show.
But if you don't vote, you staying at home, then you're going to keep getting these crooked people in office that sending our loved ones to jail for years. And to me, honestly, I think there's a crisis with drugs being put into the prison system.
Well, that's gonna always be.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna always be because it's projected to be like that.
Right.
You know,
That's
that's just like saying we can't stop drugs from entering the United States.
Yeah,
And you
but
know what
you're supposed to be able to do a little bit more.
The fact of the matter is, man, it's an epidemic. It's an epidemic in here, man, of magnanimous proportions, man. Because
That's it.
at one point in time, but it's a management tool, just like some mothers use the TV as a management tool for their kids. Drugs is a management.
But see, and I was gonna say that too, OG. Like, you feel me? Like when I was incarcerated, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's how people cope. You feel me? With them being locked up. You feel me? So they ain't gonna stop that from coming through. You feel me? And then if they do, it's gonna be it's other ways that you can get that. You feel what I'm saying?
Now they can never stop that. But
They can't never stop that. You feel me?
Never try to stop it.
I want to pivot back to something that you said, right? I want to pivot back to the social support. Truly, for those who have family members in the system, there's a personal interest in.
Yeah, cause I got a brother that's incarcerated. He doing 30 to 15 right now. You feel me?
How long he been down?
He been down for about like almost the whole bit. He been down for about like 13. You feel me? Going on 13 right now. You feel me? He been down since 2006, I think.
Okay, so
Shout out
he
to
about
Cena.
it.
Shout out to my brother Cena. You feel me? Shout out Big Bird. He coming home soon.
So for people like you, you know, it's a natural. You naturally invested in the system, but unfortunately, it's people like, you know, the average average person in the community who doesn't have someone who's incarcerated or someone who they love or someone who's close to them who's incarcerated are sometimes disconnected from our reality, right? But this the thing about it. Society gives you the false impression that the penitentiary is an individual social space. Like it's disconnected from social reality or the reality outside these gates, right? But what I'm hoping is that the circumstances like those two deaths that just took place in Minnesota bring a level of clarity to the people in our community. You should understand? Because if the impression and the perception is that as long as you get up, go to work, do what you're supposed to do, you don't have anything to fear from the system, right? Or as long as, you know what I mean, you don't put yourself in a position like George Floyd did to get into a situation where because you were breaking the law came to you and that led to your death. As long as you don't do something of that nature, you don't have to worry about being victim to the system. So I'm hoping that, you know, law-abiding, middle-class white folk getting murdered, you know what I mean, on camera now reminds the people in our community that they have a vested interest in making sure the system functions fairly because anybody can get it on any given day.
Most definitely. You're right about that.
Exactly.
It's
Most
not
definitely.
guaranteed, you know, and I have told my kids this during the process of me raising them. It's no such thing as a man going to prison coming back home.
Nah, for real.
Because he can die the first day.
Exactly.
You ain't lying. It ain't promised.
You know, it's not promised that you're coming back home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's why the system considers you dead when you are in prison.
Most
They
definitely.
really do.
You know, no, that they do that for real.
I believe.
You know, so you know we gotta be a lot mindful. You know, I'm one of those people who fight. I don't have a problem with fighting for y'all. I just did that for 3 years with my own kids and 26 more guys.
Most definitely.
You know, and that's what y'all need the most. Y'all just need somebody to stand
for
up
real.
for you, man. Cause we're you all voices out here. You know, and I know the board department for road title seeing me. I think I work down there sometime. I go down
Nah,
there.
for real. That's
You
a
know,
blessing.
but I'm gonna keep talking
The
for
police
y'all
coming in. I'm
until
gonna call right back. The police coming in.
here.
Okay.
What do you say?
He said he gonna call right back. The police coming.
The police coming in. I'm gonna
Okay,
call right back.
all right. You know, and it's sad, man, that we have to go through that.
Nah,
But
for real.
hey, man, you gotta go through it. You gotta go through it.
Nah, for real. You come out a stronger man. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't even
So
gonna lie
what
to
do you think? Do you feel like your experience taught you? You feel like you learned a lesson? You feel like what do you feel as far as your personal experience? And do you feel like you could be a good person that could speak up to help change the laws concerning
Yes, ma'am.
prison?
Yes, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, but see, my journey when I've been locked up. See, I'm finna break it down. Like, my journey being locked up. You feel me? See, I'm Muslim, so I follow the way of life of Islam. You feel me? But everybody go through stuff, and I feel like I can be one of them type of young men that could just stand up for the young youth and just tell them like what's going on because. At the end of the day, like nobody want to go through that situation. You feel me? And I ain't want to go through that situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like I did a whole 2 years in juvenile. You feel me? So I was locked up with folks that you feel me. Like I knew, like I kept on seeing my bros coming in and out of there, and I hated it for them. You feel what I'm saying? And then within my mama death, you feel me? Like I witnessed a lot. You feel me? Like my mama had passed away during that time. My grandma, my other grandma, then my grandma, and then my uncle had passed away too. Then I had another uncle get locked up in the feds. He doing life right now, you feel what I'm saying, behind some females. So that's why I just tell everybody, as me being young, 22, like, keep your head up out here in these streets and just, you feel me, like, if you can, if you got a chance while you young, get up out of the streets now because that's not somewhere you want to be at. Because I didn't witness that, you feel me?
But we
And,
got to.
like,
we gotta lead by example though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I mean this right here. When my youngest son became 16, I consider him of age. And I explained to him what I meant by of age. When I say 16, you all become of age, me saying that to you all is you become of age to produce children. You become of age to get in corporate America and get you a job and work. you become of age to venture out and see the world. You become of age to put yourself in a position to where you can be a productive citizen
Most definitely.
as well as a criminal citizen. You know what I'm saying? Because all crimes are not bad crimes.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the way that we commit the crimes that make them bad.
You right.
You know, and my example to that is if you went to a Walmart right now and bought all the marbles in Walmart, I don't know if you know what a marble is.
I know
Talk about the ball.
Yeah.
the little ball.
And you said, well, okay, I'm gonna sell marbles until I get rich. And every time you sell those marbles, you go back to Walmart and you re-up, you re-up, you re-up. That's a crime, but it's not a bad crime.
You right.
And the only reason it's a crime is because you're not licensed and permitted to sell the marbles like that.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So your chances of getting arrested for marbles is slim to none compared to you going in there stealing them, selling them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So when we speak on it, we have to speak to the narrative of what makes it a crime. You understand what I'm saying? And it's the way that we do it. It's the way we choose to do it because we are lazy. And what I mean by lazy is we feel like, man, I'm not finna go downtown and stand in line and tell these people I want to get me a license to sell marbles.
Got it.
You right. Because we don't feel like it's worth it, but it is.
And sometimes people
You know,
may not know the process.
And then then if you don't know the process,
right.
you seek the knowledge.
Exactly.
You can't ask a person standing on a corner selling drugs how to go apply for a license.
Right.
You understand? But now you can ask somebody who has a business,
How did you apply?
who's
for your
into that. You know, that's how they live.
Right.
How can I apply for a license to sell marbles? They might laugh at you in the beginning.
Nah, for real.
Because you saying you want a license to sell marbles.
But they gonna understand you though.
But they understand.
Yeah.
There you go.
Most definitely.
There you go. So
Nah, for real.
you know, it's the way we go about doing things. That's what get us arrested.
Yeah.
The way we go about doing things.
You right. And our parents always told us it ain't about what you do, it's how you do it.
It's how you do it. You know what I mean?
For real.
And we gotta live by those metaphors. You know, those metaphors
Most
really
definitely.
have meaning.
Yeah.
You know, so everybody's not fortunate, you know, to be able to pick it up and go. Sometimes we have to go through something. You may have had to go to jail and do some time before your light come on.
And see that's what I say, OG, because that's what I feel like too, because since I done been out on this route, you feel what I'm saying, everything has been good, you feel me? And it's alhamdulillah, you feel what I'm saying, that Allah has made it better for me, you feel what I'm saying, because I opened up my eyes and He made me see everything for what it is now, you feel me? Ever since I've been out on this journey, like I done met people who I wanted to meet, and like I done ran into people that's like some good people, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's alhamdulillah, you feel me? And I, like you said, I just try to be on the right path, you feel me? Because I know at the end of the day, you feel me, anytime you slip up, you feel me, them folks can't come get you, you know what I'm saying? So you feel me? Like I try to keep my head on in the swivel, you feel what I'm saying, and just keep in contact with my sister right here, you feel what I'm saying, and my family, because like I said, like going in that route when I was incarcerated, like I didn't seen a lot, you feel me? And I have been through a lot of things, you feel what I'm saying? And see, I just got out behind the wall when it was just a blood and Muslim war going on, you feel me? So it was alhamdulillah that I ain't get snatched and grabbed, you feel what I'm saying? And I ain't get my coattail pulled, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm still here to see another day. That's alhamdulillah, because it done been plenty of times I done had to stand on line with that blick, you feel what I'm saying? And just like what it is and what it ain't, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's just the real of what it is, you feel me? And
because that's not a chapter in your story, in your story that God has written for you.
Nah, for real, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, everything that you go through, and everybody know that I say this all the time. Anything that you go through in life, that's part of your story that God has written for us.
Nah, for real.
You understand what I'm saying? So it was meant for you to be incarcerated, but it wasn't meant for you to die in jail.
Yeah,
it wasn't
for real.
meant for you to be bludgeoned with a tool or this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
It was, you know, it was meant for you to join the Muslim to join the Muslim, community.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so now you got to figure out. Now God got to tell you the next step
You right.
in your story,
Mhm.
which could be, okay, I done brought you this far. Now everything that you promised me,
Mhm.
you got to deliver it.
You right.
Cause throughout your time of being incarcerated, you was promising God things.
Mhm.
That if He make this happen for you, you promise you'll do this and that, and you won't do this and won't do that.
Mhm.
So now you got to uphold your side of your story,
You right.
because he put you in that mindset, because that is part of your story.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's how we got to start looking at things. Anything that happens to us in life, man, it's just a part of our story.
You right.
Even if we don't
Most definitely.
understand,
Most
you
definitely.
know, the Bible say we gotta ask God for in all our ways. Acknowledge God. He will direct our paths.
Mhm.
So we gotta, like you said, you found your faith now.
Mhm.
You're Muslim now. You found your faith, and
You gotta go to the next level.
yeah,
Most definitely, and I feel like I said, I feel like it's good. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause I can feel the next phase coming. You feel me? And like I told my sister, like OG, like I be rapping and stuff too. You feel what I'm saying? So you feel me? Like that's how I get through my pain. You feel me? That's how I scratch my feelings. You feel what I'm saying? By putting it on that paper. You feel what I'm
At
saying?
least you have a way to
let's
release it.
Most definitely.
come on. We're gonna play one of his
There you go. Is he back
We're
on
gonna
the
play
phone?
one of his songs. Hold on a second.
He's
Oh, oh yeah. Let's let our other guest speak too, in case he gotta hang up again.
Go ahead, man. You back on the app.
Oh, he had hung up.
No, he back. Hold on a
Oh,
second. Let me put you back on.
oh, there you
Hold
go.
on. Hold on. Okay, there you go.
You back on the app.
Can you hear me? Yeah, one of the things that I wanted to one of the things that I wanted to share with y'all, right? It's something that is a key body of information and a troubling truth for our communities, and it's the way in which our young men are processed into the system. And when I say young, I speak on anybody under the ages of 21.
Mhm.
What should happen is when these young brothers are transitioning into the system, they should be placed in facilities and housing blocks that are populated by men like myself who already made the transition from gangsterism into a position of into a place of spiritual, mental, and emotional stability, right?
Yeah.
And they should be housed in that specific type of environment and that specific type of culture for at least 2 years before they're allowed to live in general population.
That's right.
Because once those brothers come in and they're immediately thrown into the jungle, some, as we already know, would join gangs by default, and those who don't join gangs by default develop so many bad habits in regards to the process of doing time responsibly and progressively that you feel what I'm saying? So within that same 2 year time frame, these brothers will have regressed so far that it might take 7 to 8 years for them to return to a place of stability in their lives. In contrast, if the order of if the process puts them in a position to be able to be housed in these types of environments with brothers like myself for 2 years. By the time they transition back into general population, they have such a renewed sense of who they are, and they have such an in-depth understanding of the psychological traps that come with the environment that they'll be able to navigate the environment effectively. Now, when you don't do that and you place those brothers out into the jungle, when they 6 or 7 years from their entrance date get to a point where they're ready to transition back into society. They came to prison 16, 17, 18 years old. They came to prison boys. And to some degree, they're leaving boys, right? When you transition those brothers back into society after leaving them, after not giving them an opportunity to do time around mature, responsible, and evolved minds, you guarantee that these brothers get trapped. They get trapped on that hamster wheel, man. So So that's one of the things that I wanted to put out there, because a lot of times, even when our family members are willing to get in contact with their local congressmen or local senators, are all willing to speak up, they really don't know what to speak up about.
Right.
Yeah,
So I,
you right about that.
so I wanted to put that on the table for your listeners, um, as something of critical importance, because listen, it's a mental health epidemic unfolding here, man.
That's right. That's right.
It's a mental. These brothers come here thinking that they have it figured out, and when they come in here with this time, and they come in here with the reality of the level of pressure and stress that comes with walking this walk that they think that they understand, is breaking these brothers down in a way. It's driving them into addiction. It's driving them into chronic depression. It's driving them into so many different areas that some never regain from. You know what I mean?
And
So
guess what? And guess what? Guess what? 92% of that. Guess where it comes from?
Talk to me, brother.
It comes from two words that I kicked these two words out my vocabulary when I was 13, going into the street as a man. That shit called pride and that shit called ego.
Most definitely.
Right. Facts.
Most definitely.
If we can make these young men take those two words and ball them up and throw them away, I guarantee you, they will change some older men lives. Cause we got older cats
For real.
who's stuck in their pride and their ego.
Facts.
You understand? And not, and they don't have the understanding that those two words can be detrimental for you, man. You understand? If you don't know how to separate the two.
Nah, for real.
I agree, brother. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly, man. I agree wholeheartedly.
That's why a lot of people, you feel me, don't succeed, because like you said, pride in your ego. Like you gotta like sometimes come out that shy mode. You feel me? Just let the world know like what's going on. You feel me? That's why me specifically, I think music for me is good, because it's just great. Like I could just deal with the beat and just like feel the rhythm, and I could just like express my story. You feel me? Just I can let my pride go and my ego. You feel me? Let it go like out there, because the world gonna know. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's why I listen to like rappers like Lil Baby. You feel me? Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Rollo, Falcon. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? I say.
You gotta also not just hear them. You gotta listen.
Most definitely, you gotta listen to what they saying. You feel what I'm saying? Like.
Monopolize through what they're saying.
Nah, for real, because like it be really some stuff in there that they be saying, you feel me, that really catch me, you feel what I'm saying? Just like you feel me, shout out to Pooh Shiesty, you feel what I'm saying, bro, be saying something too, you know. But like I go back to like old rappers, like you feel me, the ones who been out like Jeezy, Gucci Mane, Young Thug, T.I. and stuff like that, you feel me, cause like in Future too, cause like them boys, they say something, you feel me, and like OG say, you gotta listen, like, cause like you gotta let that pride go and that ego go, because that'll get you hurt too, you feel me, and emotions too, because like I see that a lot of men nowadays move off emotions, like you feel me, and I see it because I used to do it when I was young, you feel me, that was one thing that I was working on, you feel me.
Those two words, because we get caught up in saying what we won't do.
Most definitely.
What about what you will do?
You
understand? Because what you will do can also be something you won't do.
Nah,
all
for
of
real.
us will say we'll kill something.
You right.
But do we really mean we'll kill something? Are we really capable of killing something? Do we have the mindset to be a killer?
Nah, for real.
Every man that that goes down to police officers. That goes down to anybody that's capable of toting a gun. Because you tote that gun doesn't make you a killer.
Show dope.
I have seen guys run with the gun.
Nah, for real.
But stand right in our circle and say, well, I'm killing shit. I'm killing shit. You can light a firecracker, you the first nigga on no call.
Nah, for real. Turn around, bust that corner.
No different than being in the prison system. You got some guy, got some swords in there longer
Swords in there longer than you, yeah.
But ain't gonna swing it.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's all because we're trying to live up to the shit I hate the most. And that's worrying about what somebody thinks they'll do about us.
Yeah.
Big Jeff don't give a damn how you feel about it.
Nah, for real, that's one thing.
Jeff.
Nah, for real.
You understand? Because who am I proving something to?
Nobody.
Who do I owe something to?
Nobody.
Who do I supposed to have to make a scene for?
Nobody.
What is it gonna get me? Because at the end of the day, all of us can be in here and we can jump on one inmate.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go sit down, take a nap, take a shower, whatever we wanna do.
Mm-hmm.
But how many people walk up to us and say, I really gave a damn about what you did?
Nah, for real.
Okay.
Exactly.
I ain't heard that yet.
How many? Hey,
Other
brother,
than the
you say
brothers.
you did how much? You done did how much time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm currently incarcerated. I've been locked down for 27 right now, Big Jeff.
When you went to trial, I'm gonna use you for example, cause you done did the
Okay.
longest time out of us.
Nah,
Okay.
for real.
When you went to trial, how many people was in the courtroom for you?
I had 3 family members come through for the entire trial. My dad and 2 aunts.
Okay. What about your niggas?
Oh,
Most
definitely
definitely.
not.
Most definitely.
What about them girls?
Nah, definitely. Well, I didn't have a lot of. I had 2 aunts in the courtroom at that time. But for this, ironic that you said that, man, because I just spoke today at a Women's Month event, and I was reminding the brothers that on Saturdays and Sundays when we step through that door into that visitation room, if it's 100 people in there, it's 95 women.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and then last but not least, how many times did you call home and somebody said, "Well, we done sent you something. It's on the way."
A lot of times it ain't never get there too.
No, for real.
But
No,
you know
for
what? You know what
real.
though, Big Jeff? Big Jeff, you just hit on another. Big Jeff, you just hit on another important jewel I want to drop.
Sure
Right?
did.
Because it's illegal. It's against prison rules and regulations for us as convicts to participate in the running of a business, which means that if my mother, my sister got a business, I can't get on the phone and aid in the system in the running of that business from the chain gang. Now, I'm gonna tell you why that decision is so ludicrous, right? Okay. I can have video calls with my family members, but I can't have video calls with the members of a company or a business that I might be running from the penitentiary.
Yeah.
But you isolate me from having an opportunity to utilize my mind or my finances, if I have it, in order to do something legitimate. But then you put me out of the chain gang after 5, 6, 7, 8 years and not give me an opportunity to start or run a business, and you give me $50 and tell me to make it.
Most definitely.
There you go.
And I'm glad he had spoke on
So
that too, though.
that's one of the ignorant rules, man. You know what I mean? That the system upholds to prevent men from legally having an opportunity. Like when they was giving out that when the government was giving out them checks a couple of years ago, with the brothers behind the walls, you know what I mean, was able to get those checks too. Do you know the life-changing moment that could have been if brothers had an opportunity to use that money to start a business?
That's right. But see, they can't do that. You know,
Most
they
definitely.
can't do that because they have to keep the narrative going. And the narrative is he's a convict.
Facts.
We got to keep making him look like a convict. We can't make him. But now, here we go again with the two-headed sword. But in order for you to get out of prison, you have to finish classes. You have to get a GED. You have to do
Most
everything
definitely.
it takes to survive in society.
To get out there.
But as long as I'm incarcerated, you make me continue to be dead to society.
Facts.
So which one we gonna do?
Period.
How are we gonna balance this scale?
Right.
And I'm glad you had spoke
You
on that too,
understand?
Big Jeff.
You know, how are we gonna balance that scale? Because if you telling me that the detail that I'm working, when I get out of prison, you're gonna give me a certificate saying that this is my trade. Why can't I prepare myself to transition back to society?
Most definitely.
With the business. Right.
With the business.
Most definitely.
Well, this one of the things, you know what I mean, in the midst of all this, man, you know what I mean, brothers behind the wall got to be accountable too, because we had these phones, man, and dudes want to sit on the phone all day and watch NBA YoungBoy and Rick Ross. You feel me? When man, listen, bro. It's so much. Listen, it's so much information available for the brothers that's behind the walls doing time. You got brothers in here day trading, man.
Yeah.
You
But
understand what I'm
just
saying?
like we saying though, they probably feel like this, bro. What's the purpose when they deny me the opportunity to do something with it?
Most definitely.
You feel what I'm saying? It's two-headed sword.
And I'm glad, and I was gonna say too, because I'm
Come
glad
on,
Big
man.
Jeff had spoke of that too, because like I can only count on my one hand how many people sent me some money when I was down the road, and like I only got a couple partners. You feel me? I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real. I only got a couple partners that sent me some money, and a couple females. I can't even count on my hand how many. I can't count
But
on
it's not
both of them.
consistent.
It ain't consistent. No, like you said, it ain't consistent.
So that means you don't really fuck
Nah,
with me like you say you do.
That
nah,
You
part.
understand? Cause I don't supposed to want for nothing.
nah, for
Right?
real. I ain't even
If
supposed
it's
to call.
like that with us.
Facts.
But see, this is what's supposed to make your, this is what make some lights come on. 30 minutes after they put your black ass in that car, everybody said you ain't coming back home anyway, first of all.
Right, facts.
Of the crime.
Right, that's real.
Second of all, you call home. I'm gonna give you a minimum of. I ain't gonna say minimum. I'm gonna give you a maximum of calling home 5 times before that 6th phone call. On that 6th phone call, niggas done changed their numbers. Niggas telling their girls, telling me ain't him.
Yep.
You call JoJo and tell her to call Wee Baby and Sam Baby and Godzilla, and he telling you, shit, boy, I ain't seen them folks and they standing right there with him.
Yep.
You understand? Cause soon as the phone ring, they already calling your name, but it's so and so. Everybody take off running.
Facts.
So,
Well, one of the things that come with that though, Big Jeff, you know what I mean? The reality being what it is, right? You in them streets, man, you got a greater responsibility, man, to be financially literate and be able to hold on to your money. If you're paying attention to the signs and you understand, and when you come behind these walls, you very well may be alone, then you need to be able to put yourself in a position where you can be behind these walls and be financially independent and not, you know what I mean, depend on the homies, because the writing is on the wall. That's just not how it's gonna play out. You're not gonna have everybody with you when you're behind the walls.
You know what plan I had when I was in the street? Cause I had to come up with a plan at 13. I was grown. Where I was living grown. Hey man, it's 3 things, and I tell anybody this.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna call right back. The police coming back in.
Okay. What you saying though?
We got. It ain't but 3 rules of playing in the street. It ain't but 3. Don't let nobody tell you it's more than 3. It ain't but 3 rules of playing in the street.
You right?
And those rules are: retain your lawyer,
Okay.
retain your bonding company, and save you some damn money.
You right?
Then when something happens to you, you can go kick your heels up, bro, because everything that you need,
It's right there.
You already done put your stuff
you
up.
already done put it in position.
Most definitely.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you know you're gonna be still out here in the street doing stuff.
Most
Your
definitely.
phone call, your one phone call
Yeah.
shouldn't be to nobody but your attorney. They
Nah,
let
for
him
real.
know or she know I'm in jail.
Yep.
Y'all know what to do.
Nah,
You're
for
right.
real.
Because see, they can get in touch with your family.
Yeah.
You understand? They can get in touch with your girlfriend,
Yeah.
your husband, your wife. They can get in touch with everybody you need to get in touch with
Yeah.
and let them know what's going on with you.
Most definitely.
Then your second phone call can be to the person you feel like means the most to get that call.
Nah, for real. Nah, for
You
real though.
understand?
That's
So,
real though.
Alright.
That's real though.
ain't nothing else you need.
Nah, for real. You already got everything right there. You feel me? So yeah.
So anything you do, man, you got to have a plan.
Right.
Yeah, you got to.
What is wrong or right? You need to have a plan with it.
Right.
Most definitely.
Plan B, right?
Cause hey man, I was raised by a mother who used to firmly say, everything laugh in your face ain't your friend.
You right.
I don't even believe in friends. I believe in loyalty.
Exactly.
Most definitely. I believe in loyalty too.
Yes,
Most definitely.
That's it.
Loyalty.
Loyalty
Show me some
overrules
loyalty,
family.
man.
Nah, for real.
Right.
Show me some loyalty, then we'll be cool.
So if you're not for me, then that means you with me.
Yeah, cause you got a lot of people out here that'll use you nowadays. You feel me? Just for
them
what
the
you
people
got.
that's with you.
Most
Them
definitely.
the people that's with you. The people who are for you, when you up, they're gonna try to make sure you stay up, cause that keep them up.
Most
When you
definitely.
start going downhill, they gonna put your back, say, hey, bro, we gotta figure some more shit out, man, cause
Hey,
things
this ain't going
another
right.
way.
Right.
Most
But they
definitely.
not leaving you.
Yeah.
Right.
The people who are with you, as long as the sun rise, they own.
Most definitely.
But soon as the sun set on your ass, they out of there, on to the next.
Wow.
That's how I go.
Nah, for real.
That's how I go.
Nah, for real though. Yeah, you ain't lying. And I done seen that a lot about me just growing up in the streets. You feel me? And coming out of the streets of Chicago. You feel what I'm saying? As a young youth. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, that's why I try to keep positive people around me and my family. As my sister right here. You feel what I'm saying? I try to keep them in contact with me daily. You know what I'm saying? Let them know where I'm at, while I'm out in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Because like you say, bro, I been through too much, you feel me, and I done came a lot, you feel what I'm saying? I can't let nobody else bring me down, so it just the only step is, then the only phase is to come up right now, you feel me? Like, I just lost my brother, you feel what I'm saying, and, you know, like, I just got out 8 months ago, you feel me? So all I got is to go up, you feel me, and all I got is my family, so this the next phase right here, you feel me?
And find your motivation in that.
Most definitely.
Find your motivation in that. Don't let that make you angry. Make it a motivation for.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to my brother Lil Key, man, the one who signed Lil Baby, man. Shout out to Lil Key, man. You feel me? And like I said, the next one up.
I had a coach.
Okay, hold on.
Hello, you on there?
All right.
Yeah, and that, as I said when you had to hang up, man, I was telling the young brother that, you know,
Okay.
Phone number on there.
you know, we had to, you know, we gotta always go through a perspective, man, to where anytime, man, we going through something, we gotta have a pick me up. You know, it's no different when I got my second chance at life myself, you know, and I was able to become part of a coaching staff of people who had been out there but hadn't been in there.
Right.
And they treated me, man, as if I was one of them. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They treated me as if I was one of them. You know, and I had a 30-year run as a coach in high school football. And it was all because somebody cared enough to see the good in me and not the bad of me.
That makes a big difference.
It makes
Most
a
definitely.
big difference. And they motivated me every day. I'm talking about every step of the way I was motivated. And one day, Coach Willie Hunter, one of the greats, he chose me to be one of his defensive coaches. Man, when I tell you my heart couldn't stop pouring, because for him to acknowledge you as somebody he wants to be a part of what he got going on,
Right.
hey man, that was a blessing. This man coached me in high school
Most definitely.
as well as being a coach up under him again after high school 20 years later.
It just takes someone to
You
believe in
understand?
you, right?
Hey man, let me tell you something, bro. We was talking one day, and he said, "Papa, where you want to be at in the next 5 years?" This is the question I'm asking you, young gentleman.
Okay.
I said, "Well, Coach, I want to be doing this and doing that, and so forth and so on, and you know, and at the end of this plan, I want to be right here where I want to be." He asked me a $64,000 question.
What was that?
At this time, I'm like 25. He asked me a question, man, that I felt like I was the most ignorant person in the class because it was a simple question and I couldn't answer it. And his question to me was, what are you doing to put yourself in that position?
I mean, accelerating. You feel me? Knowledge.
You know, what's your plan?
My plan.
You know, do you have a plan? If you don't have a plan, you can't run the playbook.
You right.
You have to plan plays.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was stuck.
Mm-hmm.
I was stuck, man, because I had no answer.
Yeah.
You understand? And he taught me this right here. He said, son, if I ask you a question and you don't know the answer to the question or you can't answer the question, just say, Coach, I don't know.
You right.
You don't know.
Yeah. Because you don't know what the next phase
I
gonna
don't
lead
know.
you to. You
Because
right.
I didn't think about that part of it.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue about that part of it. So, therefore, give me some help. Help
Yeah.
me come up with a plan.
Yeah.
Suggest something to me.
Right.
Most def.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. That man made me think totally different. Not just about
It just
sports.
made me think.
It made me think totally different about
Uh-huh.
life itself.
Yeah.
Because coaching can be a good strong point in your life.
Most definitely can.
This man that's on this phone, the things that he's saying, it's because he's learned it
Nah, for
over
real.
time.
Nah, for real.
Straight wisdom.
And now he's ready to
Move on to the
teach
next
it.
phase. Most
Right.
definitely.
All
Most
right?
definitely.
You're
Yep.
only a coach on game day.
Yeah.
During the week, you are a teacher
You right.
because you are teaching.
You right.
And that's where he's at right now.
Most definitely.
He's in teaching mode.
Well, I want to interject, man, because it's that's another great point, Big Jeff, and it's what you're dealing with is the issue of leadership. You hear what I'm saying? You're dealing with what you're dealing with is leadership, mentorship, and the belief. Because one of the things that the country, our community, and the world is struggling with, it's such a dark cloud over the world right now that one of the things that people struggle with is believing in the power of redemption.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? When people begin to lose confidence in the ability of the human being to evolve, you see what I'm saying? Then it epitomizes how much energy people are willing to exercise in an attempt to have an impact on anybody's life.
That's right.
Yeah.
But for those who still believe in the power of redemption and understand that leadership and mentorship are life-changing tools, you know what I mean, for individuals, for families, for communities, then the extent to which you're willing to invest in an individual's life literally dictates the extent to which an individual has the opportunity to change their lives. You know what I mean? So that's a powerful theme that you're hitting on, bro.
And that's something that we gotta learn how to protect. And we need to learn how to protect, especially in the correctional facilities. We need to learn how to protect being conquered. We need to definitely learn how to protect being conquered. Let me tell you something, man. I got 4 gentlemen that's been to school, college, the whole 9 yards. That's the production class for this show.
Most definitely.
They eat, sleep, and drink each other in there. You
Most
understand
definitely.
what I'm saying? And they are hard to penetrate.
Most definitely.
And they're hard to penetrate because they can't be separated.
Most definitely.
They are not going to allow anybody to come in this building and separate them.
No, for real.
Because in order to conquer, you must divide.
Got to.
Let me tell you something. These young gentlemen, man, haven't reached 40 yet. And for them to be like they are with each other at this point in their lives, man, you don't see that.
Nah, for real.
You don't see that. You don't see that on a lot of levels.
Nah, for real.
You understand? You know, and they are leaders.
And not
You
followers.
understand? They are true leaders.
Right.
Most definitely leaders.
So you guys are saying
they
that
don't have a problem with telling each other when they're wrong as well as when they're right.
now that's a friend right
You
there.
understand?
Nah, for real.
So their loyalty lies way heavier than their friendship.
That's what's up.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Just imagine if we can help help this brother create that same level of loyalty in the prison system
Most definitely. It'd be a whole lot better.
and make it become a domino effect.
Uh-huh.
Right. Cause I
You
feel.
shouldn't have to be in a room
Mhm.
with people who you supposed to be cool with and have to have a damn machete to protect yourself.
Nah, for
Exactly.
real.
That means we ain't cool.
Nah, for real.
That means we don't have no love for each other, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because if we did, we wouldn't need weapons to sit around each other.
Nah, for real.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So
That's a fact.
we got to learn, we got to figure out how to integrate that in the judicial system. Because what's done happen now is all of the political people, they have came to the conclusion and say, we just gonna let it run itself.
Right. That's what. Yeah, exactly.
You understand? If they kill each other, they kill each other.
Nah, for real.
Because we got to keep them in that state of mind.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why you guys go to prison, and as soon as you walk through the door, you joining a supposedly gang. Ain't no damn gangs in Georgia. Never have been.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same token, guess why you doing it? It ain't because you hard. It ain't because you was a killer on the street or you killed somebody and went to jail. You hate you killed somebody and went to jail.
Nah, for real.
You understand? But the most important thing in the prison system that makes you do that, that makes you join all these organizations,
Yeah.
What?
guess what it's called?
What?
It's called fear.
Mm-hmm. Fear, yeah.
It's called fear. There haven't been not one man you can name. You couldn't show me a man who didn't wind up catching some time going to prison and wasn't scared when he got there.
You right about that? Yeah.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. The police coming back in.
You right about that?
You understand?
Yeah.
It's fear, man.
Mm-hmm.
We scared when we go to prison.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we walking into a damn building that
You don't
is
know
1,000,
nobody.
1,500, 2,000 people in, and we ain't got a clue who the hell they are.
You right about that?
Or
Most
what they
definitely.
are.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So when we go in here, we vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
The only way you get that fear, get over that fear, is just like you'll do if you was on the street living in fear.
Mhm.
When you get into a fight and you get hit in the mouth and you say, oh, I thought he hit harder than that. That fear gone. Now you win the fight.
Nah, for real.
You go through something
Mm-hmm.
that erases that fear.
Yeah.
That's how the prison is.
That's how it
Prison
is.
is like that. Hey man, when I went to prison, hell yeah, I was scared.
Me too. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I know I'm finna have to die.
Nah, for real.
Somebody get on me, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You thinking about, our mindset goes, I'm talking prison now.
Nah, for real.
Our mindset go from, okay, what if I get down here and have to fight some of these cats?
Yeah.
When you get through thinking about fighting these cats, you start thinking about your manhood.
Nah, for real.
Man, I ain't gonna have no 4-5 nigga finna grab me, lock me down, the nigga go up in me.
Nah, for real.
This is a mindset.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't got no shank, no nothing. Here I am walking in a prison. These guys probably been in here 100 years. I know they got shanks.
Right.
Nah, for
I
real.
know they got weapons.
Yeah.
So we are in fear, total fear.
Nah, for
You
real.
understand? The only time we feel safe is when they put us in that cell.
Yeah. When you go on lockdown, you finna go to sleep.
When you go in intake in a prison, the people who are checking you in are inmates.
Nah, for real. Yup.
They looking at your paperwork. They know what you down for.
They know.
Right.
So you can't go in the dome and tell somebody, bum me up because I killed 5 people. Because see, one of them folks who work in intake don't already call they folks.
Right.
Hey, boy, we got a boy just come here 17, boy, the boy Green.
Exactly.
Green. I don't care what he's saying, he green.
Right.
He in here for stealing a car. But you
Mm.
done went in the door and tried to tell a nigga you in there for killing 7 people. To make yourself look big.
Right.
Cause you scared.
Exactly.
Those are chain gang stories. You understand? So when you do that, your people at home don't know no better.
Nah, for
Cause they
real.
ain't in there. They don't see what's going on.
You in there
They
Right.
by
call
yourself.
home and say, man, I just knocked out 4 niggas in here. Boy, you just got there. You just got there, man. You ain't got to no fight that bad with 4
Yeah.
people, man. If you did, they tried you.
Nah, for real.
So, come on with the jokes, but people who have never been there,
Don't know about it.
they eat that up.
Right.
Now you're a
Mhm.
hero to them.
Yeah.
Now they telling people in the street, oh boy, Shawty done knocked out 4 folks in there, boy, and did that and other. Then that thing, you call home and say, I need some tennis shoes. They said, what size you wear? You said 12. Why you went? You ain't been there with 2 months. You were wearing a 9 when you went there. What
Nah,
you
for
need with
real.
12 now?
And that why I go back to what she was saying. Like you gotta. I think it's best for people to keep in contact with their folks while they in there. You feel what I'm saying? Because yeah, you supposed to because you never know you never know what's going on. Yeah, you never know. Like you said, like you was speaking on them, bro. When you in there, bro, you first go in there, you don't know if you gonna make it out of there or not. So you got to just keep in contact with your folks at all times, bro. And see, when I was locked down, OG, you feel what I'm saying, bitch, Jeff, I used to call my folks like I'm talking about back to back constantly, like out of a month. I'm speaking with them. It's 30 days in a month, so I'm speaking with them by like 27 days out of that month. You feel what I'm saying? I'm speaking with them 27 days out of that month. You know what I'm saying?
When you gonna do your
Nah, for real. Nah, for real. Because
Soon as they crack the door, you on the phone.
nah, for real.
For real.
Cause that's fear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fear. Yeah.
That's fear, man. And then once you get adjusted to anything,
Mhm.
you learn how to tolerate it and live through it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is something that we as their people outside got to make them understand.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you call home 7 days out the week, you call home 5 days, and out of 5 days out that week, you need some money.
Mhm.
You need something. Somebody need. Come on, man. What you doing?
What you out there got going on?
You
Yeah.
paying for yourself to be straight,
Mhm.
or you trying to pay somebody to stay off of you?
Mhm.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Because you don't need a whole lot of money.
Because and it do make you as a family ask that question like, are you being bullied in there? Is somebody
Nah, for real.
escorting
They ain't
you?
gonna tell you that.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
can't tell you that.
Some they can,
I mean,
but they feel, but that ego and that pride
right,
ain't gonna let them tell you that.
exactly.
You understand? So we gotta make them feel comfortable enough to say, hey man, this what's going on with me. I don't care if you have to whisper it.
Right. Something or tell somebody else.
Cause I would rather for you to tell us than for somebody to call us and say, hey, they just killed your child.
Yeah.
They just killed your husband.
And see, OG, Big Jeff, I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel what I'm saying? I had a partner that passed away behind the wall recently. You feel me? Last year, you feel what I'm saying? During tour, he was like the story went like he was, you feel me? Supposedly with Crip. You feel what I'm saying? But I had remember him from high school. You feel me? We all went to high school together. You feel what I'm saying? So I had been chilling with him before we got incarcerated. You feel what I'm saying? He had got killed over a pack. You feel what I'm saying? Not trying to share the pack with the bros. You feel me? And that's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can actually say now in life that you feel me. Like I've been through something. Like I had a partner that and passed away. You feel me? Behind the walls. You feel me? That's why I tell everybody. It goes back to again what we was talking about. You feel what I'm saying? Keep in contact with your family and let them know you straight because they don't know what you got going on behind the wall. You feel me?
Right.
But if you done been there before,
Most definitely. Yeah, you know.
we know.
Most
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? And we don't, so it works on the people who hasn't been there because they're vulnerable to you being there.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't want to see you there. And instead of them telling you, look at them nephew, but I don't think you gonna survive that much as you don't man up. You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Cause we know better.
Mhm.
We know better, man. We really be knowing better. It's just we be trying to protect y'all feelings.
Most definitely.
They do. I don't try to protect y'all feelings.
Most
Cause
definitely.
y'all got it's something you got to go through.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't no sense in sugarcoating because you in there living it.
Yeah.
So why should I let you call home and make yourself this beast when I know better?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You tell that to your mama and your sister.
Nah, for real.
They the ones who vulnerable.
Nah, for real.
We sure are.
Nah, for real.
We sure are.
Nah, for real
We
though.
gotta make y'all realize and see it. You understand?
Nah,
what I'm
for
saying?
real though.
And it ain't trying to make y'all look know, bro, you ain't telling me nothing I ain't been through. I
Mhm.
ain't seen, cause I done been, I was there before you were.
Most definitely.
So I know how the chain game go.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? All games remain the same. All games remain the same.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying games, I'm saying GAME.
Most
It's
definitely.
remain the same. The players are different.
Yeah.
The game never changes, man. The players do.
Exactly.
Now it's y'all time.
Most definitely.
It was a generation before me. It's a generation after
After
me.
you.
It's gonna be a generation after
After
you.
that. Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
But the game is gonna be the same. It's
Nah,
called
for real, it
real.
ain't gonna never change.
Thank you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, you know, we gotta start being real enough with each other to make each other understand. Hey man, you can be real now.
Mhm.
You can talk real. You can act real.
Yeah.
You done went through the fake.
Mhm.
You've been going through the fake 22 years.
Yeah.
What it get you?
Noah.
Nothing.
Noah.
Now try the real.
Nah, for real.
Like you said, you converted, went to the Islam. You know, I don't believe in all that stuff, man. Because if you joined it in prison,
Most definitely.
it was out of fear.
Yeah.
You understand?
You right.
Because you realize, shit, the Muslim run the camp.
Yeah.
I need to get up under the move,
Yeah.
because they going to protect me.
Most definitely. You ain't lying, cause you do got some people that do it for that too.
Thank you. Now I can go home.
Most definitely.
Now I'm damn near guaranteed to go home.
Mhm.
But at the same token,
Yeah.
if I be me,
Yeah.
I can go home.
Nah, for real.
When I was in chain gang, man, I ain't joined no games.
And see, OG.
I ain't put myself in no type of position.
Yeah.
Some people don't.
You know, I had guys told me when I was in prison, I know you from Atlanta. I know you know about skinning and did that. I'm one of the biggest skinners you'll ever meet, probably.
Nah, for real. Skinny, yeah.
But guess what?
Oh, that's when you playing poker.
Not in
Y'all
here.
know. I don't know.
I
That's
can't
poker,
skin in
sis.
here, because I don't bet like y'all bet.
Uh-huh.
I don't gamble like y'all gamble.
Most definitely.
So what's the benefit of me skinning with y'all?
None.
No. I
Nay.
don't smoke. Ain't nothing in the kitchen but cigarettes.
Yeah.
I don't smoke.
Most
If
definitely.
I win the zoom zooms and wham whams, I'm gonna give them away.
Mhm.
Cause I ain't eating all that shit neither.
Mhm.
You know. So what's the purpose of me gambling?
Nah, for real.
Ain't none. Cause what's gonna happen? We're gonna have a misunderstanding one day, and then there it go.
Nah,
So
for real.
guess what? To keep me out of that,
I'm playing these
stay
little
away
games.
from it.
Stay away from that, yeah.
I go sit with the older cats,
Exactly.
kick it with them.
Get the
They
real
ain't know
wisdom.
I'm playing checkers, chess, cards, all this shit all day. Okay, I'm playing my time like that.
Most definitely.
I ain't got to deal with y'all, man. Let me go on the basketball court or go play some football or some softball or walk the track.
Most
That's
definitely.
it.
Most definitely.
These white folk trick me so bad, man.
Get the microphone. They can hear you.
Okay.
They tricked me so bad when they sent me to a prison.
Mhm.
To the fact that, well, I was in a 200-man camp
Mhm.
down in Butler, Georgia.
Okay.
Ain't no secret. Out of 200 men, I was the only man in the whole 200-man camp that was from Atlanta. That was really from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Everybody else claiming Atlanta. I was the only man on the 200-man camp that was from Atlanta. You know why?
Why?
Because the camp they sent me to, they don't even send guys from Atlanta to it.
Dang.
You know how I found out?
How?
The warden told me
Mm.
when he called me out of formation.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
2 weeks after that, I got to fighting with the Columbus clique.
Mhm.
One of the cats out the Columbus clique.
Mhm.
You know what they told me when they
What?
sent me to the hole?
What?
This his camp.
Most
What you
definitely.
mean?
The guy that I was fighting.
Oh.
They said this his camp.
Most definitely. You run the count.
Yeah, he can
You
have
going
it.
to the hole. They sent me to Macon State.
Dang.
Wow.
You understand? I
Most
had
definitely.
8 days in the hole. They sent me to Macon State, then sent me to Rutledge, then sent me back to Butler. Because Butler sit right between both of those prisons.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, I seen what was happening then. When the COs tell you this, his camp. You know why? Because that's the camp they send all them cats to down now.
Nah, for real.
So that is their camp.
Mm-hmm.
You the
I
you the
wouldn't want to claim
outcast.
it no
Yeah,
way.
you the outcast. You
You
know what I'm
understand what I'm
saying? You
saying?
came up in
I'm
their
like,
party. You
I'm
know
going
what I'm
home.
So
This
guess
ain't my
what?
camp no way. I'm
When they
going
took
Nah,
my-
for real.
When my 2
I
weeks,
don't want this to be my camp.
when
be
my 2
claiming no
weeks came
jail.
to be released,
Nah, for real.
and they came and took my locker box, you know what I asked them?
What?
Can y'all lock me down, dog?
Nah, for
'Cause
real.
I'm going home. I don't care. Hey man, I ain't got no favor in him.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
I'm
And I ain't
going home,
claiming
man.
nothing.
I ain't
here.
claiming nothing.
This ain't my cell. This ain't my block. This ain't my territory.
You say nothing.
This ain't that.
Nah, for real.
My release,
Right.
they say grab the locker box. I said for what?
Yeah.
That's it, girl. What?
Your locker box for what?
Well, I'm for the grab that for. I don't need no locker box.
Everything y'all can give to whoever y'all want to give to.
You did that when you left. Did you give everything away?
Yeah, I gave everything away, sis. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gave it all to my bummate. The only thing I took was my Quran and my bed, and I left everything in there.
Okay.
For what?
Nah, for real.
That's the shit that I needed to survive in him. You know, so
You wanna play that song?
I seen it all, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was in prison with a little kid, 20 years old. I felt sorry for him because he never got the picture.
Oh.
This kid had life with no parole, man, and he was in the chain game playing. What
Dang.
you got to play about, son?
Nah, that ain't nothing to play about. Nah, that's your life.
You know,
That is your
you
life.
need to be trying to figure out a way to get out of him, man.
Right.
Nah, for real.
I was
Can
the
I,
only person kept it real with him.
Hold on a second. I'm going to get
The
there.
day I left, man, he said, ATL, they started calling me ATL because they found out I was actually from Atlanta. He said, ATL, man, can I call you? Can I send you a kite? I said, yeah. I said, yeah, man, you can call me. You can send me a kite. I ain't coming to visit you.
What's a kite?
A letter.
That's a
Oh,
You
okay.
know, I said, but I'm not coming to visit you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that kid wound up. They sent him to Smith.
Yeah.
He went to Smith, got killed.
Dang.
Oh.
That's crazy. Sorry to hear that.
Smith got killed, man. You know, and it was because he did what I talked to him about when he was in the camp with me.
Mm-hmm.
Stop trying to blend in, man. Because at the end of the day, they don't really care.
They don't really care about
You right.
us. That's why I put that on my songs when I
You know what I'm
post
saying?
my.
They don't care.
And I haven't posted this year. I mean, and I did that intentionally because it was so much stuff going on in my personal life, and I wanted to give a break to see how many other people that would be posting and bringing knowledge to the awareness of what's going on behind the bars in prison. I actually didn't see that many people doing it, so yeah.
Saying then our kids got to understand this too. And I say our kids because y'all are our kids.
Exactly.
Most definitely.
Y'all got to understand this too as well.
Mhm.
You're not bigger than the program.
Nope. Ain't nothing bigger than the program.
You'll never be bigger than the program.
Nah, for real.
So, you know, y'all, all the kids of today think that they have the gift of gab and they don't even know what the gift of gab means.
Nah, I was just finna say that.
Because y'all think gift of gab means you think you can talk your way out of anything.
Oh my God, yes.
As if somebody really buying what you're saying.
And
Nah,
then
for
some of them
real.
think that their religion, well, I pray and I put my beads on and stuff before you did something dumb. Like,
Hey man,
seriously.
listen.
Nah, for real though.
You put
Yeah,
on all
I
these,
know. Put all these beads and
you
stuff
put on all
like,
these beads.
and you still gonna do something
You
dumb.
worshiping religion
Right.
that you don't understand. First of all, because this ephod crap, if they can spell it, then they can look it up and see, they ain't even got to know how to spell it. Google will spell it correct for you and see what it really means. Ephod means worshiping God.
Mhm.
That's a ephod is a slang just like the Muslims say Allah. Ephod is another word for God
Mhm.
to the African tribe. That
Most
come from
definitely.
an African tribe.
Most definitely do.
You understand?
Yeah, it come from Africa.
But it's worshiping God. So putting on all these, see, I told some kids this one day. I'm gonna be y'all Baba.
Ah,
Since y'all just believe whoever Baba is. I'm gonna be your Baba. Cause what I'm finna do, I'm finna go to the hobby shop, and then I'm gonna go to Walmart, and I'm gonna go to all these other little department stores, and I'm gonna buy all the bead sets. And I'm gonna go get me a bunch of children and tell them to just make me some bead necklaces and bracelets and anklets and all type of shit.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna come and hand them to y'all and say they been blessed.
Yeah.
and
Hey
why?
man,
Yeah.
you know how many people I done seen go to jail that had on full armor bead sets.
Nah, for real. A lot of them.
You know, I heard a kid say one day, man, yeah man, when I was in jail, I talked to the Baba and I told the Baba what he think was gonna happen with my case. He said the Baba told him, you gonna be alright. What is he supposed to tell you? Man, I went to court, man, they gave me a bond, cause it was meant for you to get a bond, fool.
Yeah,
Right,
he ain't
God,
tell you.
yes.
God ain't tell him to give you no bun.
I said, so me got to talking. Yeah, the Baba said I was gonna be alright. I said, well, let me ask you this right here, son. When you go see the Baba, don't you pay for your learning?
Yeah, they gotta pay
Yeah, they
Baba.
gotta pay for their
You
learning.
don't gotta pay Jesus though, but they gotta pay
I said,
Baba.
I said, now let me ask you this, right? You got a bond, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm out on bond, They gave me a bond. I said, how much the bond was? 50,000. I said, how much did the Baba sing? I said, why didn't you call Baba and tell him to rub them goddamn bones together and get you a signature bone?
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Nah, for real.
I mean, really, it does be sounding like
Did you
that.
tell
Some
your
of 'em.
mama or aunts or cousin or whoever
Yeah.
that had to go grind up the money to make bond, did you tell them call the Baba?
Nah, they ain't gonna
No,
say that.
man, tell them call the Baba. Why? That's who you worshiping. That's who
Exactly.
you paying.
That's who you listen to over me. Exactly.
And that's what your families need to tell you. When y'all call home with that Baba shit,
Tell
hey
'em what.
man, I tell you what I'm gonna do. Give me the Baba number.
Nah, for real.
I'm gonna call Baba and tell him you got a bond.
Yep.
He need to come get you.
Nah, for real.
Cause see, when I tell you, bring me a 50, you give me 100, you give me 50 reason why you can't.
Yeah.
But you go give him 5,000.
Nah, for real.
He tell you to go find a chicken and pluck him.
Exactly. For real.
Yeah.
For real.
And you still went to jail.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't, but the thing is though,
Nah, for real.
look, I try to understand everybody. Like if that's what you tell me your religion is, then
It's cool.
that's
each
cool.
his
Everybody's
own.
entitled to their own.
But you gotta
Personal
have
belief.
some type of clarity for it, man.
Right, but
Yeah.
you can't just be foolish and think.
And you can't
that-
just be messing around with it too, because you can
Yeah,
mess
right,
around and
'cause there's
just
some people
like,
who live by it.
yeah, you gotta live by
You
that.
can't be
You feel me?
acting like
Yeah.
faking, like, oh, I'm gonna put these beads on, then I'm gonna go out here and rob somebody and don't go to jail. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Ain't no Baba in the world gonna save you
And-
But
for
when you
keep
see the
doing.
Baba, he ain't got on all
And
that
that's
shit.
crazy. And that's crazy that you spoke of that too, that we already spoken on this too, all of us, because we were just speaking about that. Me and my partner were just speaking about that on the bus yesterday on the way back to my partner house. How you'll be EFI and people be thinking, oh, just because you EFI that you ain't gonna go to jail and stuff like this. And my partner was telling me a story like his partner was EFI. He went to jail, got out of jail, got hit by a car 2 times, then got locked up, got back out. He got shot at. And then got back out and he got killed. And he ain't even learned his lesson. And I had told my partners I would have learned my lesson when I went to jail. I would have learned my lesson right there when I went to jail, bro. It took for you to die for you to learn your lesson, bro. Like, nah, bro.
So sad.
That's sad. You feel me? And it's crazy
I mean,
because
I
these young
laugh
folks out here
because
dying nowadays.
I didn't laugh at the story. When I laugh at the mentality of them thinking
Mhm.
that they can say that they're E5 just and then do And I'm not saying everybody. It's just the ones that are foolish, and
Yeah.
you know,
And it's because they don't take the time
right.
to
And
get
then you and
understand.
they make the real ones
Thank you.
look like okay,
Something wrong. Look like it ain't right.
right,
Yeah.
right. And and and
You
and
playing
and
with a religion, man.
exactly, but and I always say this too. I always say it could be truth to that. It could be truth to what you guys believe in because honestly, as what they're doing now, if you see in Florida, they've taken all the Black history books. They made them throw them all out of every school.
Yeah.
Anything that discusses Black history or Native American history, they're making them destroy the book. So it is very well. It could be a religion back in the day that correlates to the E5 religion. I'm not saying it's not,
Mhm.
but what I am saying is that you also got to use common sense.
Mhm.
You ain't finna tell me you finna put these beads on, and
Yeah.
then you go out here and you stand
Ain't
in
nothing gonna
traffic.
happen.
And you ain't gonna get hit. You might get your tail hit. You go out there and
Yeah.
you put them. You know what I'm saying? You're not those bees doesn't make you invincible. Is what
Mhm.
I'm saying.
Nah, for real.
You know.
You know, so
Yeah.
they got to really, take the time, man. You know, and they got to they got to really take the time and do they study.
Yeah.
So you understand what it actually is, man. You know, everybody, what y'all as the youth, the new youth, what y'all don't do is y'all don't never take the time to get an understanding of a religion or of this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what that say?
It's a yeah, the E5 spiritual tradition of obviously believes in God, especially a supreme creator deity, the de, de, deity known as Ola Duomero,
Thank you. They
also
just got
called
another name for him.
Orun and Olafi, who is the source of all creation. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
It,
And
like
they
you
do
said, it's
say
just
that.
another
They
game.
do
It's just
say
another name of
it's
God.
another game,
Name of
another
God.
name of God.
That's just
Yeah.
like the Egyptians. They
Right.
worship your damn lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's for God.
Right.
So, it don't have nothing to do with all this crap these people making y'all pay
Trying to
for them
make
to
it,
tell y'all.
trying
Nah,
to
for
make
real.
it look like
It's something
it's
different.
what it's not.
Nah, for
exactly.
real.
So,
Exactly.
you got to do your homework. Man.
You right.
And that's why the Bible says you got to study to show yourself approved. You study for yourself. You
Mhm.
can't be tossed about by every wind and doctrine that comes, because then you're gonna look foolish. If you believe everything that somebody can come and tell you, put this bead on, do this,
Hey,
do.
man, I'm sitting at a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting at a young man's funeral. Troop.
Right.
He was.
Oh, yeah, I know who Troop
he
is.
was supposedly been a member of the crew.
Roller 60s.
Which he was.
Mhm.
But they say,
Allegedly.
okay, when I walked in the church, I seen 200 plus people sitting on one side of the church on some bleachers. In the middle of the church, I seen 4 guys. They said those were the 4 OGs of the Crip gang set. I got a problem with that picture.
Yeah.
How is these y'all's OGs or y'all big homies or whatever, and they sitting out here by themselves, and they crew sitting over here? Make that make sense. Now, sad to say, at the end of this young man's funeral, these same 4 guys stood at the hearse after they put him in the hearse and said, we don't see nobody in Atlanta down here at this church right now that we feel like the torch can be passed to. So therefore, Crips are denounced in Georgia. But I'm listening at people still running around talking about they Crips.
They curse.
Really? Really? This is what I'm saying. This came from the 4 higher powers now.
Mhm.
How come something didn't happen?
Know what I'm saying? Yeah, you right.
you know,
I do too. Cause how y'all still banging down here?
Thank you.
And how they still letting it
Let
move?
me tell you why. Because I'm so glad the OGs in these cities that this stuff is from has started getting on the internet, putting it out there that they do not even have a second thought about thinking that anybody from the state of Georgia is part of their sex.
Most definitely.
This is how they feel.
Right.
They've been feeling like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you always say ain't no
Because-
real gangs
Yeah.
in Georgia.
It
So
ain't.
guess what?
Everybody false.
Another $64,000 question. How come when y'all go to the cities, how come when they come to Chicago, they don't come and hang with y'all?
Nah, for real.
But you supposed to be part of us?
Nah, for real.
How you don't come in our neighborhoods and hang with us? Because you know better.
You know that you can't go to certain neighborhoods.
You
in
know
Chicago.
you ain't going to Chi-Town.
Nah,
and
for
put up
real.
that bullshit
No, you ain't.
And something don't happen to you.
Mess
Okay.
around and get hit, for real.
Because you false claiming.
Nah, for real.
Acting.
Some ain't never heard
Back to
of,
what we
son.
been down here
Go up there.
in
Acting.
Georgia. And that's hoods.
Nah,
Right.
for real.
Right.
I'm not a gang member, so how can my children be gang members?
Yeah.
You have to be born into that shit.
Nah, for real.
That shit come through generations.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that's why y'all laugh at these cats when they be saying that shit.
Yeah.
I get it. I been got it.
Nah, for real.
You understand? I got some partners that's full players.
Nah, for real. And like you said, it goes to
And I
like
go
you got to
hang
be
with them
born
when
in
I
it.
go to these cities,
Nah, for real. Yeah.
kick it with them the whole 9 yards.
Nah, for real.
So, sometimes it gonna take y'all to tell these cats, bro, stop playing with us like that.
Nah, for real.
You understand? 'Cause
Yeah.
This is how I have to survive where I'm from.
Yeah.
That's disrespect, man.
It is.
You're not gonna disrespect me when I have to do this shit to live.
Yeah.
That's just like taking my money, man.
Nah, for real.
You grew up in that shit.
Yeah.
You come to Atlanta, you ain't met nobody from Atlanta that can say I grew up into that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So how can you respect them as that?
No.
You can't.
You can't.
'Cause
In
you
no
know
way.
better.
Yeah.
And this is what I told some of my partners, Diamonds, all of them, Bounty Hunters, Break Street Crips, all of them. Come to Atlanta, man. Kick it with some of these cats, and when they start claiming y'all sex, say, hey, man, I'm going home, man. I want you to go with me.
Nah, for real.
And take them and let them see it. And see how they respond. They ain't gonna respond. I used to tell cats all the time, if I go get 2 buses and fill them up with y'all and take y'all to a real gang-related city, you niggas wouldn't get off the bus. Wouldn't nobody get off the bus but me. And I know it.
Nah, for real.
Because I know y'all scared. I know y'all know what y'all are doing is not for real.
Nah,
So
for real.
I keep playing with it because you're disrespecting these people, man.
Nah, for real.
You disrespecting them. So the OGs supposed to come out. Y'all making us come out.
Nah,
So
for
y'all
real.
gonna handle it.
Nah, for real.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, but here again, y'all look at them, disrespect your culture.
Nah, for real. And see, you got some folks like you said, OG man, and man, bro. You got some folks that ain't gonna play with you. You got some OGs that
Gonna bust your set.
they gonna bust your set. Nah, for real. They gonna come on top.
Simple, man.
Nah, for real. Then you got some folks that'll check you off the muscle. Like, if you ain't even from this city, you got to tap in. And how nowadays it is, you go to any city, you got to tap in to him, to him, to him, to him, and her. You feel what I'm saying? You can't just walk in nobody's city nowadays.
And this is what they need to know.
See, that's
Nah,
why I
for real.
stay straight. I don't know about none of that. I don't even know what that.
Nah, for real.
Put in that
I wouldn't
position
even know
to
who
see
check
it
into.
Because
The who?
telling them they're not gonna get it.
Yeah.
They actually got to see it. They got to be in the midst of it. So then maybe they'll correct themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
They need to see it.
Nah, for real.
We're gonna play. I want to play a couple of his songs.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that speaker right there. So let's see. What's the name of?
My Instagram.
No. What? I mean, you can. You can get your Instagram you want to.
Okay.
What's the name of the first song?
Oh, it's on my page.
Okay,
Let me see.
hold on.
Oh yeah, that one right there.
Okay. We working. Stop playing. Is that it?
Mhm.
That's the name of it.
No, it's come from the bottom.
Okay, guys. We're gonna play "Come From the Bottom."
I'm working my muscle. I come from the bottom. I come from the struggle. Young nigga never had nothing. I'm working my muscle. It was Miller Punch on the block. We never had nothing. I turned none to something. Then I learned how to hustle. It was men and bros who scrapped up like Lilo and Stitch. Fuck around, throw your ass in the ditch. You can get hit. I come from the bottom. I come from the struggle. Young nigga never had nothing. I'm working my muscle. I come from the bottom. I come from the struggle. Young nigga never had nothing. I'm working my muscle. I come from the bottom.
That one.
See I'm throwing it?
See, you sung that one from your heart, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's play the other one.
That's that sign.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And see, that's how it's
Were you incarcerated on the second song?
No, ma'am.
Oh, you were out. Okay. Well, I mean, you can.
I had just got out when I had made this video.
No, pain, 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 pain. Pain, it got me dramatized. It feel like a homicide. I remember them days down the road. Feel like nobody by my side. Young nigga did a fire. If I tell you all the shit I've been through, it make you cry. Bum pill the SSCs. Ain't nobody feeling me. I tell that little bitch, I don't know. I ain't got no sympathy. Walk around wearing mirror jeans. Down baddies 223s. Hit your ass most definitely. Yeah, you know I'm Venus child. I feel like Hercules. All this pain in my body. It feel like I'm the GOAT. Yeah, you know that I'm the man. Feel like I hit the honor roll. All this pain in my eyes, I can't even see no more. If I take a break again, who knows, I might not see the light no more. Pain, 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 no, pain, 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 pain.
Then I got another one, you feel me, that I can hit from it too, you feel me? If you want me to, I can see it. I say, it ain't no love in these streets, no.
First song.
They took my brother away from me, no. It ain't no love in these streets, no. They took my brother away from me, no. He down the road fighting 30 to 15, yeah. They took my brother away from me, no. Big bro tired of me, he going to jail. And I say, ain't no way in living hell. All I feel is pain going through. I'm gonna need some time to think it through. Models died, it hurt me too. It ain't no love in these streets now. They took my brother away from me now. It ain't no love in these streets now. They took my brother away from me now. It ain't no love. It ain't no love. It ain't no love. That was never love.
I used to be something like Prince too. That
Thank
man,
you.
one of my favorite partners, the rest. That's
Oh yeah.
I feel
Don Juan, True, Charles.
be just showing them pictures, guys, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that touched my heart right there because I felt the pain in his heart from that song.
Most definitely. And you know, I had made that pain song, you feel me, to Big Jeff. Shout out to Big Jeff, man. I had made that song when his son was incarcerated with me, you feel me, just recently, you feel what I'm saying, last year, you know what I'm saying? I seen Young Thug get on the elevator and it had motivated me, you feel me, because I looked over to her and I seen her get on the elevator, you feel me, and I seen her with a little female, and he was like, he had on a little, he had on his sweatshirt, you feel me, what we wearing called County. So I'm like, hold on, that one of my favorite rappers, like Young Thug, like he always motivated me, you feel what I'm saying? And I listen to that lifestyle, you feel me, like every day, like I was bumping that lifestyle, you feel what I'm saying? So it made me happy when I seen him, but it's like I was sad because it's like I seen him and he going through the same thing I'm going through. So I went back to the dorm immediately and I had made that song called Pain, you feel what I'm saying? And you feel what I'm saying? Like ever since, you feel me, like everybody been messing with you feel me? Like I had Bench and Peasy comment under my Instagram. He viewed it. I had Huncho the rapper view my Instagram.
That's
Rich the
good.
Kid's sister. I had Say Cheese, 1017 Records, you feel me? Then I had YSL Woody view my Instagram. He always, shout out to my boy Woody, bro. He always show love to me. Like, that's big, bro, for sure, for sure. Like, YSL Woody, one thing I can say, bro, is like, I seen him in person, bro. He just like Thug, you feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, one of them ones, you feel me? And like you was saying, like, bro, one of them, like, street mentors, like, bro, like, I rap the pain to him, you feel me? Because I be doing the podcast with Rollo and Fangoon. Shout out to them boys, too. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Ock, you feel me? Ock shit, pop shit, 12 can't stop shit, you feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even gonna catch you. Them big bros, like, they just like Big Jeff, you feel what I'm saying? The mentor, bro, you feel me? And it's a
Yeah.
pleasure to sit around these folks, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be in his pleasure because, like, bro, I'm looking at him now, bro. And it like it made me want to break down because like bro, this bro dad, you feel what I'm saying? And like I was just locked up with his son, so I can say like this is history. This my type of history, you feel me? And this what I call going up in my phase, you feel what I'm saying? Cause I was locked up with a couple folks that was on that case too. We ain't gonna speak on it, but long free Lil Rod, you feel what I'm saying? Free Lil Rod, bro. I was locked up with Lil Rod personally, you feel me? Bro got life plus 55. Just caught another life sentence behind EK, bro. It ain't nothing to play with you out here in these streets, bro. And that's why I say every day, like I didn't seen it. That's why I can respect, bro. It's a pleasure to be in him and around this room with him and my sister.
It's a
You feel me?
pleasure to have
It's
you.
a pleasure to have me too here. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was just seeing bro on Instagram. You feel me? I seen the post and everything with Gunna and all that. You feel me? We ain't gonna speak on it though, but you know, you feel what I'm saying? When y'all was in the club. You feel me? And I ain't even gonna lie to you. I had seen the post when, matter of fact, I'm going ahead and say I had seen the post when him and Gunna was in the club. Like I had seen the post when OG was in the club. He was vibing the Gunna song, and then you feel me? Like bro was just chilling. I had said, cause they had said on Instagram, rumors going around. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, Gunna still he P. You feel what I'm saying? Cause to me, in my eyes, as me being a street nigga, man, bro ain't say nothing. He kept it a P. He kept it a butt with Thug because you feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's who put Bruh in. He put him in check. So Thug like, oh, boom. Woo woo woo. And Gunna like shit. I'm matching your flow. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever you say goes. But they talking about whatever Wham say goes. Nah, bro, it's whatever Gunna say goes because, bro, to me, Gunna really been popping. He the reason why YSL blew up the way it was. YSL Records, if you really want to ask me, it was Gunna. Gunna and Thug. That was the real reason. You feel what I'm saying? All of my wrists, counter the spinning, jumping the coupe, Mama Lieutenant. You know what I'm saying? Like all that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Gunna was like Thug paid away, just like he paid away for Lil Key. Long free Lil Key, man. Long live Lil Key, man. My fault. Long live Lil Key, man. Long live Lil Gotti, little brother, man. Like I ain't even go catch it. He paid away for him too. You feel me? Like that's why I say, bro. It's a pleasure, bro. You know, it's like that's why I say, bro. It's only up for here. You feel what I'm saying? I can feel it, bro.
It's only up.
Like for real, and I appreciate for y'all having me on y'all podcast too, Big Jeff and sis. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got nothing but man love for y'all.
Anybody welcome to come to this
Most definitely, nothing but the truth. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
we keep it real.
Nah, for real.
We keep it real, man, all the way real. So, you know, I don't know how to fake.
Nah, for real.
So I can't be fake.
Everything you said was real, OG. You feel me? Like I say, OG. Like man, I can tell that you feel me. You got a lot of knowledge. You feel me? You taught me something since I've been sitting in the chair. You feel me? That's why it's a pleasure. You feel me? Because like I say, I ain't never been around people like this. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a blessing for me to be up. You feel what I'm saying? And be like a lot and put me in your place at this time and being. You feel what I'm saying? Because you ain't have to be here and I ain't have to be here either.
Right.
But he made it for us to
This
see each
part
other.
of your story.
Most definitely, you feel me? Next chapter, next phase, you
This
feel me?
part of your story.
Most
you know,
definitely, man.
So, you know, we go, you know, all of us are the same
Most definitely.
in somewhere. You know, in our life, throughout life, whether it's family or folk. You know, and what you youngsters got to understand is y'all got to come back to where we started from, which is family over everything.
Nah, for real.
Understand what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
You know, without family, man, you gonna last only so long. Because the vultures, they pick at your flesh slowly.
Nah, for real.
You understand? So without family keeping the scale balanced, you gonna lose.
Nah, for real.
You gonna lose, man. And y'all got to realize that. Y'all gotta understand that, hey man, if I can listen to Big Jeff say, I done been where you trying to go, or I done been where you headed, or I done been where you seeking to be. Why you can't, and you can believe me when I say that, why you can't believe your parents when they say it?
You right.
You You understand?
Yeah.
They about my age.
Yeah.
They done been out there. They done did this. They done did that. Whether it was on a good note or a bad note.
Or a bad note, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
They are telling you from their experiences what you're trying to do. They done went through it.
Yes,
They
sir.
done been there and done that.
Yes, sir.
So we don't be trying to tell y'all what to do. We be trying to give y'all the heads up on what the consequences can be behind doing it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're listening to a total stranger, why you can't listen to the person that brought you in the world?
The first
Nah,
time.
for real. Yes, sir.
You know, cause that's mom and dad don't mean they ain't been through something.
Nah, for real, because they been through
You
something too.
just didn't see it.
Nah, for
You
real.
understand? Or they may have kept it away from you to well because they didn't want you to become that.
To become that
Exactly.
person, yeah.
But genes are strong.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Hereditary traits are strong.
Exactly.
You know, hereditary traits can be
Mm-hmm.
the mindset of your parents.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? That's why we say it's in your blood.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We understand it. We know it when we see it. That's
Yeah.
why y'all can't fool us.
You right.
Telling you.
Cause we was once that person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You understand? So we ain't mad because it's a part of you.
Mm-hmm.
We expected that. We just tried to keep it from coming out so quick.
Nah, for real. Nah, for real.
So allowing y'all to have leeway on a lot of things, man, causes us to have to reevaluate ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
To say, damn, maybe I shouldn't have kept him dressed nice growing up. Or maybe I shouldn't have kept him wearing $200 joints when he was 5, 6, 7 months old.
Yeah.
And then I brought him on up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old doing the same shit. Now I'm at a position where I can't afford to do it for him, and now he's out there trying to do any and everything to get it
Nah, for real.
for himself.
Yeah.
Cause see now I can't afford
Yes,
to
sir,
buy him
yes, sir.
some Bobos, cause time done changed on him. And he ain't trying to wear the Bobos.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes we can ruin y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Your parents can ruin you.
Nah,
Like
for real.
giving you any and everything that you want.
We
Ain't
don't
never
want
been
it.
that parent. My kids got what they needed.
Nah, for real.
And if they decided to wear it, they would. And if they didn't, so be it.
Nah, for real.
I was that parent that you had to earn it. Cause see, when I go to work every day and punch that clock, I'm earning my
You
money.
earning your money.
I ain't walking in no job every week and they saying, hey, Jeff, we good to see you. Here go your check.
Nah, for real.
I had to earn it.
Mm-hmm.
So you supposed to earn your keep
Yeah.
because you're gonna respect it more. You're gonna appreciate it more. You're
Nah,
gonna
for
take
real.
care of it better.
Yeah.
I wish one of my kids had have told me I wore them shoes yesterday. That why I ain't wearing them 4 days later.
Yeah.
Really? Where you work at, brother?
Nah, for real. Nah, for real.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think I'm gonna allow you to do something I can't do?
Nah, for real.
Thank you. You better earn it.
You gotta earn it.
Thank you. So, we got to go, we got to put that back in y'all, cause see, the generation that y'all came from, which is our kids,
Yeah.
because we your granddads and grandmamas now.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to put it in y'all, cause they forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they get stuck in, like y'all think, I ain't gonna raise my children the way I was raised, bullshit. I
Yeah.
raised mine the way I was raised.
Nah, for real.
And gonna raise the grandchildren the same way too. The great grandchildren, if I'm here, the same way too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna change it because it worked.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So what I'm gonna fix it
Okay.
for? They'll get used to it.
Most definitely.
They'll get used to it.
Nah, for real.
That's called structure.
Yeah.
Right.
That's called raising your kids with morals.
And
Yeah.
I think I know I had morals, but the structure could have. I definitely could have needed some more structure in my parenting.
Well, it
On my
came-
first
it came
child.
when it's supposed to come. Later on in life.
Yeah.
And, and like the old folk you would say long time ago, better late than never.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better late than never.
And then see, I ain't, you feel me? Like, that's why I say it goes back to, you feel me? Like, the young generation, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like You feel me? If I had my dad more there in life, then you feel me, I'd be a better man. You feel me? But like you said, we
Well,
can't.
you could have took the absence
Yeah.
of your father
Uh-huh.
and made yourself a better man and
Most
say,
definitely.
I'm not gonna do that to my children.
Yeah. You
I'm
right
not
about
gonna
that.
be
I
that
mean,
way
he still
because
king.
I
Okay.
want to be
Yeah.
this type
I
of
ain't got
man.
no kids right now,
You
so I
understand?
can.
But you can still, but you
Nah,
can
Exactly.
make
for
it a
real.
part of you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's
Uh-huh.
my point. Make it a part of you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Use that and say, okay, my dad went here. It's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Be done with it. Now, if you want to know why dad wasn't there,
Then it's up to you.
you find dad,
Yeah.
Don't talk.
ask him the question.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now, but you got to be open to whatever answer he give you. Take it as the gospel.
Yeah.
Even
You
if
know,
you don't
because
agree
even
with
if
it.
even if you don't agree with it or whatever, you feel some kind of way. Tell him you feel some kind of way and leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because your question was answered.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and a lot of time, man, you know, I have said this to all my children. A lot of times, the reason I gave them that type of mindset when they was young is because you as a man gonna go through something one day with a woman
Mm-hmm.
to where you might love her dirty drawers. You don't want to see no other man with her other than your dad or your uncle, meaning somebody in your family that you know ain't trying to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
So your heart gonna flutter a certain type of way. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And you gonna have a mindset to say, and you might say this even to her, if I can't have you, ain't nobody gonna have you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And that could be it could be something that mediocre that could have been the reason that wasn't in your life, son. Because he loved your mama so much, he couldn't stand to see her with another man, so he stayed away. He forced himself to stay away, knowing that he had a kid.
You right about that?
And guess what? It wound up being 10 years later. He's still in his feelings. Unless they have become communicable to each other, talk about the differences and hey, regardless of what we going through, we're gonna raise this child together. See, somebody have to be the bigger person to say that. You understand? When we as men, we fight our feelings so much sometimes to where, hey man, just hearing her voice hurt us.
Nah, for real.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, you know, it could be something that simple. But the only way you gonna know is you gotta ask the question.
You right.
Old enough to ask the question now.
Yeah.
So if you really wanna know why dad went there, pull up on him.
Yeah.
Have a man with him.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, I just wanna know, man, I love you to death, cause you got to love him.
Yeah.
He the reason you here. I just wanna know, man, what happened, Pop? Why you went there, man?
Yeah.
Just give it to me straight. I'm a grown man now. However you feel like you need to make him feel comfortable enough to tell you something.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Just give it to me real. I can handle it. I'm
Most
a big boy
definitely.
now.
Most definitely.
I just want to know.
Most definitely.
And whatever he tell you, you accept it.
Most definitely.
If you want to build a relationship from that point on, hey man, look here. You here now.
Most definitely.
So I'll be back to pull up on you, take you out somewhere or whatever, man.
Yeah.
Or you can get in the car now.
And that's crazy you said it because and see that what I be doing now, Big J, you feel what I'm saying? I sit down and I talk to my dad, you feel me, and I tell him about what
Talk to him, man.
you feel me. He'll tell me about the past, you feel me. He'll tell me about Mom Deuce, you know what I'm saying, and we'll just sit down and chop it up, you feel me.
Coach, hey man, that's the only person who can tell you why.
Most definitely.
Only one. Mom can't tell you, can't nobody tell you.
Nobody tell you but him.
But him.
Yeah.
Cause he the one had to live with it.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, this is the man qualities I instilled in my sons.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Hey man, if you gotta, hey man, ask the question. ask the question. You should never feel like you can't talk to your parents.
Nah, for real.
No child should.
You right.
You supposed to be able to talk to your parents about any and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta be mindful that what they gonna tell you gotta accept it because it's gonna be the truth.
Yeah.
The truth and nothing but
The truth. Nah, for real. Nothing but the truth.
You understand? So,
Yeah.
you know, that's how you get past that.
Yeah.
And then you go on forward, man.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Anything that happened before 12,
Yeah.
after 12, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
After 12 o'clock, it's over, man.
You in the
It's a new
crib.
day.
It's too late.
It's a new day.
Yeah.
You can't go get it back.
Nah, for real.
What you did before 12 o'clock last night, you can't go get it back today.
You right.
It's over. So after 12, hey man, anything I do during the day, after 12, it's over. Ain't
Yeah.
worried about that shit tomorrow. It's over. If I couldn't handle it yesterday, I ain't gonna spend all day tomorrow trying to figure it out.
Nah, for real.
You know,
You gotta move on.
and life goes on.
Yeah, for real. Life goes on every day, you feel me?
Thank you.
Nah,
Time
for
ain't
real.
wait for us.
Nah, for real.
So we gotta live it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I hope that coming on this show was a great help for you, man.
Most
You got
definitely
some
was.
understanding and some reach, you know, because I wish a lot of young guys would come on this. I wish young ladies would come on this show.
Most
You
definitely.
know what I'm saying? That's why we have an open show.
Most definitely.
Well, I ain't trying to go get the superstars, none of that. You know, I
Most
want
definitely.
some people who want to come and tell their story.
Nah, for real. And I appreciate that too because
That's what
you
we
feel me?
about.
And that's why I had came for you feel what I'm saying? And I love telling my story, you feel me? Because like I said, you feel me, I done been through something, you feel me? And I'm going through a phase, you feel me, of something right now, you feel me? And you know, he ain't even been gone too long, you feel what I'm saying? Almost been a week, you feel what I'm saying? We finding everything out right now, you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm just holding my head up, staying out the way, OG, you feel me, and just keeping best up.
Motivation.
Most
You
definitely,
got
bro.
a lot to be motivated by.
Most definitely.
So use it. Hey man, use your sources.
Most definitely.
Those are your sources. Shanita is your source.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud of Shanita. I don't know what to do, man, for getting you to even be him.
Nah, for real.
Love my
You
little
understand what I'm
brother,
saying?
man.
So,
He know,
you know,
ever since he was little, like when I met him, he probably was 6 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
7. I mean, little, like that was my baby. Tay was
Yeah.
my baby.
hey man, that lady
Yeah.
has stood toe to toe with me against the system and the world.
Nah, for
Still
real.
doing
You
it.
understand?
Hey,
And
we
she
got
still
got
him,
more
man.
work to do.
Nah, for
We ain't
real.
over.
And that's even still staying on top of her position as an activist.
Most definitely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Grace
Hey
of God,
man,
it gets
hey,
rough.
man,
I
I
tell
praise her.
Most definitely,
Out of
man.
all the people who started this journey with me, she the only one stayed down.
That's some real.
So that means everybody else who was there, guess what?
They ain't
That
talking my
was
name.
with me.
Yeah.
She for me.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, I love Big Jeff, man.
Nah, for
Everybody know
real.
that.
There you go.
Can't
Ah,
say nothing
for
crazy
real.
to me about Big Jeff without
Nah,
getting,
for
you gonna
real.
get a few words. You can't just come up to me and say nothing crazy now.
Nah,
I don't
for
care
real.
what you think
That's
now.
what
They ain't got all that going on.
That's what we
Love
need
Big
more.
Jeff. He know that.
So we're gonna end the show.
Most definitely.
And we're gonna now I want you to give everybody your government so people can know who you are.
All right. My name Kente Benz. You feel me?
Say it again.
My name Kente Benz. You
Tell
feel
them
what I'm
where they
saying?
can find your music at.
And you can find my music. You feel me? You can go on Instagram. You feel what I'm saying? And I be doing music on BandLab. You feel me? You can go on BandLab. You feel me? I'll follow y'all on BandLab too. But most of my music be on my Instagram. You feel me? And don't get too out of hand. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta get right with everything. You feel? I still gotta be a YouTube and everything. You know, so everything coming in process. You feel me? But if y'all want my music, y'all can go on my Instagram. You feel me? And just follow me at 4L30. You feel me? Capital L.
Oh, yeah, look 30. That's
Okay,
it.
so we're gonna wrap the show up for tonight. And hey man, I feel good about this young brother coming on the show. I feel good about the young brother who came on, called in, you know, from being incarcerated. You know, we wish him the best and anything we can do to help you fella, just give us a call. We're a phone call away. We don't mind fighting.
Most
You
definitely.
know, so only the strong survive. So this is Big Jeff
And this Shanita.
coming to you live from No Days Off Radio
No
Production
days off.
with the #1 show in the land.
Nah, for real.
Nothing but
but
the
the
truth.
truth.
And we out.
Nah, for real. Nah, for real. Hey.
It's gonna be alright, man. You gotta stay on your path, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay on your path, little brother. Good.
Take your picture with Big Jeff.
Yeah, I want to take me a picture with OG, man. I gotta take me a picture with OG. You know what I mean? I gotta get another OG for one time.
We're gonna get right here. I'm gonna move this.